Age of Titans, where we return, and a lot has gone down since the last episode. Number one, finally, a legendary hero has joined our ranks, and we are gonna be juicing the heck out of this thing because I am so excited to bring a legendary hero into battle for the very first time. We also just so happen to have joined a brand spanking new alliance known as Queens for the Win, and as you can tell from the combat power, this is a rather powerful alliance, especially compared to the last temporary one that we were in, so I'm gonna be very excited to be showing a little bit of this off today and all the jazz and nonsense that we are getting into in Grand Cross Age of Titans. And incredible news, everybody! We are hosting a $1,000 gift card giveaway as well in conjunction with the Grand Cross Age of Titans. 5 winners will each be winning $200 worth of gift cards. And all you gotta do is go to the link at the very tippity top and or near the description that says like giveaway link or something like that, and you will be seeing 7 different ways that you can get some entries into this $1,000 gift card giveaway, including of course downloading Grand Cross Age of Titans for yourselves, which by the way has, as a reminder, fully launched, so you can go ahead and download from that link at the very tippity top of the description. And of course, I didn't want to say huge thank you to Grand Cross Age of Titans for sponsoring the video and supporting the channel, but without further ado, let's go and get to claiming some of these troops over here, and then let's get to training some more, because this is always something that you want to strive to do, is keep these things busy, because this is going to be a great way and one of the primary ways of actually increasing your power within Grand Cross Age of Titans. And speaking of another great way of becoming stronger, is going to be leveling up your castle. We are almost at level 12, so why don't we go and actually speed up the rest of this thing, and bang! Check that out. Level 12 has been acquired, which by the way also does encompass some of these quests over here. We're gonna have to go and defeat some monster troops as well, and actually build up our castle walls for the very first time, where you can increase the durability, recovery, and combat power associated with this. Luckily, that's gonna be pretty fast, so we can go ahead and do that lickety-splickety, but this is gonna be a very important improvement that we are going to be doing when it comes to defending our base. Let's go and actually build up one more of those. As for a little bit of help from the Alliance members, and bang, Sephiroth has helped us out. Thank you, Seph. I appreciate that. And with that, we got another quest over here. Then we're gonna want to go out into the world map and defeat some monster troops. But before we do that, why don't we go into the world map and appreciate the beauty of what it means to be within an alliance. As y'all can see, this right here is our alliance. We can see when I'm zoomed in a little bit closer, you can see this is kind of our territory that we are rocking. A pretty steady alliance. We got about, I believe, 37 members at the moment, and what you can find throughout this alliance, I mean, alliances are just so freaking important, and probably one of the things that you should prioritize getting into, because having a good and active alliance is seriously such a game changer. Number one, I mean, as y'all saw, your alliance members can help you out, and that's something that I'm actually gonna go ahead and do by clicking this little button in the top or bottom right corner of the screen. Bang, we can go ahead and send out some assistance to the members. But not just that, by being in an alliance when it comes to PvP and stuff like that, I mean, or even just PvE, like actually a little bit earlier, Sephiroth was attacking some of these higher level units, and you can actually do that together. You can like reinforce your members whenever they are doing anything within the world map, which is very important. Obviously having the protection of each other and the help of each other, but then also alliance specific buildings. Like right now, we actually have this alliance gold mine as like a little communal thing, and you know what you can do at these special alliance designated resource spots is join in on the fun, and you have a slot dedicated to gathering troops, not included in the basic troop count over there, and we can go ahead and send in quite a lot with a 200,000 carrying capacity. So we can go ahead, march those troops over there, and have a little bit of fun. And as y'all saw, you might be like, Star, wait, what was that? Why were you able to send 2 heroes out at once? What was going on there? Oh, let me tell you. Something really fun happens when you hit level 20 on some of your heroes. Once you hit level 20 on a hero, let me see if I can actually show this on another hero over here. For example, Valkyrie. Why don't we go and give Valkyrie some levels here? Ka-chow! 59 of those. Level 19 has been reached. And then let's go and give her 80 of those. Ka-chow! Level 20. And then we can go give her some of our unique star level fragments here. Upgrade that star level, and Bang! The secondary hero is available. So essentially, once you reach or you bring up your max level for a hero up to level 30, you unlock the ability to have a secondary hero with you when you send these troops out, and that is going to be a whole different beast. There also is, as you can see here, a new skill that we unlock, the perfect treatment. Heals the lightly wounded troops in the selected area by 200% of the attack, and there is also, once you hit level 20 or so, a liege skill that you unlock with these heroes. And you can actually see that if you pop out over here and pop over into this liege skill, bang, that's exactly what we acquired, the perfect treatment liege skill. So before we had Destina's, which is that goddess's healing ability that we were using, right, which can kind of heal some troops. Well, now we actually have access to a few other ones. We have the perfect treatment, heals the lightly wounded troops in the selected area by 200% of attack, cooldown 2 hours. So what we could actually go and do is, if we want, we can remove the goddess's healing skill and throw in whatchamacall, and then we can swap that out for Valkyrie's skill over here, and we can actually unlock more skills to be used at the same time by leveling up our castle. Level 15 is going to be kind of like the next big milestone that we reach on that side of things. But there's also a cavalry liege skill that we already had unlocked thanks to Galahad, the armor destruction one. Changes the formation of selected cavalry troops for 120 seconds, yada yada yada. And the more that you level up these heroes, the stronger that these abilities do get. So very powerful stuff over there, and that is why leveling up your heroes is seriously going to be so important. Let's go and help out some of our alliance members over there. And speaking of which, why don't we go and actually dedicate some time to leveling up our rarest hero, Numa, our legendary hero, because if you look at the attack or the hero power, right, 2100 base combat power, whereas only 1100 here for our unique heroes. So as we level up Numa, I mean, the fact that she's legendary should give it away, is she's definitely going to be our most powerful just in terms of pure strength. But again, each hero has a different role that they can play according to some of their various skills and specializations. Also, you can see her skill here, the Ghostly Whale, which increases damage equal to 300% of attack on a single enemy troop target. But why don't we go and let's get to leveling her up quite a lot. Now, of course, we don't need to level her up using this. We can level her up by also sending her out into battle, which is another great way of getting some experience. But for now, let's just go and start chugging along a little bit here and getting some experience so we can see just how powerful Numa can get. Now, once we reach level 10, we have hit that max, and we got to go and level her up. Luckily, we do have legendary star level fragments, and that is going to unlock the Requiem passive skill, which increases attack by 3% and the troop size by 2% for cavalry troops commanded by Numa. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of my best heroes specialize in cavalry, which isn't the best. I do really have to kind of like diversify those specializations for the tactics, but just in terms of raw power, dog, let's send it. Numa's our one legendary hero, and I definitely want to take advantage of that, and let's definitely go and get you some more levels here, Numa. Now, I don't know how many more I'm going to be, I mean, I'll utilize some of these here. I do have like some rarer rarer learning methods that really do give you a lot more experience. So let's go and capitalize this, and let's bring her up to level 20. And then after that, I mean, I'm gonna be pretty tapped out on like a lot of these scrolls here. So why don't we go and do that? And then let's use 5 of those. And then I might just need to use like the rest of what we got here. It's gonna use a little more than expected. Why don't we go and use 124 of those, and bang! Level 20 has been achieved. Let's go and give Numa one more upgrade, and now she has unlocked her secondary hero power and her liege skill. The weapon destruction skill changes the formation of selected cavalry troops for 120 seconds, has a 10% chance of granting a debuff that decreases enemy troop attack by 5% and skill damage by 5%, etc., etc. So
I'm kidding.
That right there. Oh, and you know what else I forgot to do too? Definitely want to do this. We got a ton of talents here that we can utilize, and we definitely are gonna want to do that. So why don't we go and get our cavalry attack increased, cavalry defense. So let's go with HP. I do like a little increase on the HP side of things. Damage dealt by monsters, gathering speed, or troop march speed. Let's increase the damage that we deal to monsters. That will definitely be coming in handy. Affinity damage increases the damage to enemy archer troops by 2%, or they can march a little bit faster. Let's go and get that affinity. Increases the attack. Let's definitely keep on going all in on the attack. And what do we have next? Defense, marching speed, and basic attack damage. Let's go a little bit of that, and we're gonna have one more point here to use one more time. And why don't we go and utilize, I'll just increase the, yeah, man, I'll increase some of that down there. I do really like that cavalry specialization, and I want to make sure that we are tapping out on that. And then, yeah, over here on the skill side of things too, like I was saying, I don't have the necessary mana stones to upgrade these skills for her, but if we make our way, over to Galahad, I actually do have some mana stones here, and we can go and upgrade one of these skills. And why don't we go and upgrade the price of the round table up until level 3, which can attack a single enemy troop target and increase that attack power by a lot, and unlocks after maxing out hero skill levels. Ooh, that's gonna be nice, but that's gonna take a while to get to. But why don't we go and just really kind of like make this skill just absolutely maxed out with all these mana stones? And I believe we are at, yeah, we're at max level for this thing. Let's freaking go. And then we should be able to go and, never mind, actually. I gotta get 10 more mana stones. So we will be all tapped out on that side of things. And then you have a few talents that I could utilize. And I'm gonna be specializing in that hunting, increases the damage dealt to monsters. Yes, yes, yes. And then let's increase the troop attack with the rest of your points. Do you have any skills? Nah, Valkyrie and mana stones I am tapped out on, unfortunately.
Fran's cake is the best.
And then you, yeah, I don't have any of your mana stones either, unfortunately. That's all right, but there you go. There we've got kind of leveled up some of that stuff over there. And why don't we make our way over to the world and check up on that alliance, whatchamacall, on the alliance gathering that we have been doing. So you can see that currently we have gathered about a little under 6,000 over here out of the 217,000 that we can fit over here. Now they've all, dude, like, here's the thing, man. My alliance members, as you can see, look at the levels on some of their heroes, the amount of troops that they are sending. Obviously a little bit more powerful than me, but that is the great thing about having an alliance. You get the help of people who may actually be more experienced than you, who may have higher levels than you and stuff like that. And seriously, like, as soon as I joined the alliance, everyone was like super helpful and was just like saying, hey, if you need anything, let us know, you know, happy to have you, etc., which really, I don't know, it's a good feeling to have that type of stuff. And also we have a bunch of quests over here that we can claim to get a little bit of prizes on this side of things, and also some food production over there. Now, all right. Why don't we send whatchamacall, our new legendary hero out for a little bit of a battle? And I think we got to go and defeat some monster troops. So why don't we go? Right now I can only hunt monster troops up to level 6. Luckily, hey, we got some right there. And why don't we set whatchamacall? Let's set, I mean, yeah, we got to send out the legendary hero, and we can send out the archer as backup. Now, is that something that we necessarily want to do? I mean, he is definitely our strongest hero, so why don't we go and get to marching, and let's just absolutely destroy this little monster over here, because the power of this, I mean, it should go without saying. Please move aside, level 18. I'm not prepared to fight you. I'm just prepared to absolutely melt some of these slimes. And then as you defeat for the first time a level 6 slime, then you can move your way up to fighting a level 7, which is gonna be good. And ooh, we got a little level up. And that's actually the great thing I think about sending in a secondary hero. I believe the secondary hero is also then capable of whatchamacall, of gaining experience as well. No, did not mean to do that. Misclick, a little bit of a misinput there. Oh, and why don't we go and I mean, what else do we want to really get to building? The next thing we're gonna want to do is probably upgrade our castle. So we're gonna want to upgrade the farm. So we're gonna want to upgrade the sawmill. We're gonna have to do a few of those. Let's send some alliance up and get that process started. There are also some events going on, and ooh, speaking of events, there are some alliance-centric events that we can do that actually would be a great idea for us to go and get to do in right about now. First things first, though, just claim everything that we can over here. Thank you very kindly. And we got a little bit of mail. Oh, just a little bit of a report on our battle. Yeah, you can really tell dude, there's levels to this stuff, man. We lost 16 power from that. They got positively destroyed. We sent 50,000 troops. 8 were heavily wounded, unfortunately, but luckily, that is why we do have our medical supplies here to go and give them some healeronies. Oh, and then on the alliance side of things too, I think I was showing this off a little bit earlier. So there are like various alliance researches that can do, which is kind of similar to the research that we do at the kingdom level, but this is going to be a little bit more widespread. So for example, this will allow us to capture more watchtowers and expand our territory. It just costs, and then whatchamacall, I can go and donate a bunch of stuff over here to help contribute to this, and that is exactly what I am doing via some of our iron reserves, and ka-chow. That has been done, and actually I think we just completed a little side quest by doing all those donations, which is just the thing, man. Like, look at that. We're getting rewarded for helping out. That is freaking positivity as it gets. But anyways, as I was saying, there is not an event. It's gonna be over here. The Demon Extermination, which is an alliance-wide thing where we can actually go and fight Delos. Now, I don't know how this is gonna go. I've actually never done a Demon Extermination before, but you can see all the damage that we have accrued as an alliance towards this. And then if we make our way over to the reward, depending on your rank, depending on how much damage your alliance does, there are gonna be prizes sent out. And as you can see, I mean, the prizes get to be pretty flippin' good. So it's definitely gonna be something that we wanna do. Currently, we are rank 6, and I mean, I'm gonna do what I can to try to help us move up. So without further ado, why don't we go and set up some of our troops and see how this goes? Let's go and send in. Yeah, let's send it. I mean, yeah, let's do that over there. Then on the side of things, we can go and get some archers here in the back. Then we can get some melee troops. And I mean, I can only send out 3 armies, but words hard. As you can see here, you can literally see the secondary hero available. So this is really going to be our strongest battalion here with the cavalry. Over here, Destina's helping in the back. She's only level 6 though. So I like that's the thing, man. I've gotten to the point with this unlock of the secondary heroes where it really might be a good idea for me to start kind of like investing more in leveling up some of our other heroes. But without further ado, let's confirm this and let's see how it goes. Except I don't have demon extermination tickets, so I cannot proceed. Never mind. Well, at least y'all get to see what it's like to set up. Gosh darn it, man. I could have swore I had demon extermination tickets, but it appears that I am wrong. Well, at least we'll be ready for when that time does come. But in the meantime, let's go and make our way back out of here. Let's definitely claim some of those healed up troops that we had over there. Make sure that we're claiming some of that stuff. And then let's, I mean, we gotta go and fight a lot more monster troops. Let's go and get to looking for our level 7. There we go. We got some there. Here's the thing, man. I want to go overkill, so I'm going to go overkill. We are just going to be sending out everyone that we possibly can. Why? Because it sounds fun, and I like having fun. Except, ooh, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Destina can lead these troops. That's fine. I think the troops will have more than enough power to back her up, so we should be fine on that part. And this is a great way of getting some experience for some of our lower leveled fellas over here. So let's go and send them out. And without further ado, let's go and just kind of like wail on these troops together, and they will be obliterated positively ASAP. A little 3v1. That's what I'm talking about. Let's also keep y'all out and about here. And let's go and find our next set of victims. Why don't we see if we can't find some level 8 monsters? And ka-chow, they just spawned in right over there. Let's make sure that we send in our most powerful troops first and then send everyone else and get to hunting over here. I wonder if anyone else is kind of doing their thing. Because like I said, like earlier, some of my alliance members were fighting some troops, and if I notice any of them fighting, like I might send mine into support. I don't know if mine qualify to be strong enough to fight against this, but look at the power and the like, just look at this, man. I love being able to send out so many people to fight against this at once. It just makes things easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then that's okay, some of the troops have returned. Let's go and get y'all back out to marching. There we go. And how are we looking over here? We're at 6 out of 10. Why don't we go and, gosh darn it, I meant to press the search button. I played myself. Let's go back to the world and let's go and look for some level 9 monsters and just kind of like continuously keep on fighting things that are slightly stronger. And again, great way of leveling up some of our troops. I mean, you can literally see Destina's already up to level 10. Our other hero over here already up to level 10 too. Like, they were not this level before, man. So seriously, it is like, just even hunting troops over here. Obviously, you can do it for like quest lines and stuff like that, because advancing the quest line is a great way of getting a lot of great rewards and just unlocking new things in general. But it also is a great way of, you know, fighting these monsters. You shouldn't just do it during the quest line. You should do it like just whenever you can, because again, great excuse to get your hands on some experience, and we all love a little bit of experience around here. But yeah, I mean, we're slowly moving our way to fighting stronger and stronger units, and as we are doing that, let's go and leave y'all out and about here. Oh, you know what? They've hit level 10, so I just realized, you know what I do have to do? Why don't we go and, yeah, let's leave you there. I'm gonna have to level you up. Because y'all, yeah,
everyone hates me.
Not gonna be able to level up anymore. There you go, leveled up. And Destina, let's go and give you a little bit of a level up there. And Marvelous, let's go and help out some of our alliance members. We do have a ton of mail. It's just the reports of all the battles that we've been doing. And one more battle should actually be enough to get that cleared. But yeah, that's why they weren't leveling up past 10 anymore, because we did in yeah, like every 10 levels or so, you have to like upgrade the character in a special way before they can continue leveling up. But all right, I mean, we're up for a challenge here, man. Let's make our way up to level 10s until eventually maybe we're strong enough to fight some of the very dangerous characters that are lurking around these parts, you know? And let's go and send you over this way and then send the rest of the troops to help on out. And I mean, you know what else I could do? I do have like some of our strongest characters like literally over here just on mining duty. I could maybe like take them off mining duty and have them help us out, but also we're doing fine with all these troops that we're sending around. Like we are having no issues whatsoever, so I don't really think we got to worry about that too much. But anyways, I digress. Plenty of battles going plenty well our ways. And I mean, really the only person that's really taking much damage is kind of our cavalry division, because they're really kind of on the front lines, but we got some level ups going their way, which we love to see. And ciao, a nice little chapter completed. I'll be claiming that reward. We'll go and actually pop on open some of those and see what happens there. And check this out, man. We're already one step out of the curve. Look at this. We already got some of these quests that just because of how diligent I'm being here, we're already kind of ahead of schedule. The research one, we're definitely going to want to just kind of have going in the background before we can advance that. Ooh, nice. So thanks to the help of our alliance, we were able to go and level that up right over there. And then how again did we get? We got to get the farm up to level 12. We got to get the sawmill. Okay, so we're just going to keep on leveling up the sawmill a little bit and asking for a little bit of help from our friends. And we got another quest over here. We got the level 80 chest that we can get our hands on. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We love to see that. And yeah, really just like a lot of building and stuff that we got to do at the moment to continue leveling things up. And ooh, acquire the drift core over here. But another zone is in the way. Why don't we, first things first, we should be able to get some free troops from just doing some of this stuff here. Thank you very kindly. I will be taking some level 2 troops. And we got to go and defeat 3-3 via this chaos territory. Ooh, they got some kind of strong enemies, but like, I ain't worried because mine are much stronger than ever before, especially with, yeah, some of our cavalry division doing their thing over here. Let's go and place y'all down right there. Let's get some archers into the back line as well. And then let's get Destina here for the infantry troops. And I mean, dude, I'm not too worried about this. They might have a lot of enemies, but we are gonna melt some of these suckers, man. And let's just go and fight on some of our side flanks here. Yeah, look at them. They're getting melted like butter. Let's go and try to support some of our other troops. I mean, YOLO, man. Let's use some of that healing and get some heals in there because we got those skills anyway, so might as well capitalize upon them. And let's go and try to finish the job. And you can see, man, we are melting through these peeps like butter. And that really is one of the reasons why you do really want to, whatchamacallit, do I still have to, oh, we still gotta fight. This guy's just waiting in the background. That is really one of the reasons that you want to make sure to level up your heroes, because I mean, y'all are seeing the effects of this, man. The last time we were doing some of these battles, we were not cruising and cruising through them like this, man. This is a whole nother level of annihilation. And I do love to see that with some great rewards coming our way. And with that, we've now unlocked all this stuff. We got this thing here, which is actually going to be the drift core, which is major progress that we are making. And that is actually so important because if you follow me over to the Titan hangar, that means that we have 2 out of the 3 pieces required to restore Edok, our very first Titan. And that is definitely something that we are gonna want to do. Oh, and by the way, whatchamacallit, Roxana's gift over here. Let's restore a little bit of stamina. Thank you so much, Roxana. I appreciate that. We got some past stuff over here, some weekly missions that we can claim. Don't mind if I do, so we can continue leveling up this pass and claiming some rewards. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. We got one more quest over here. Ka-chow. And another level up coming our way via this pass. Oh, I can just click claim all. That'll make things even easier. And voila, we're good on that front. Wow, I'm gonna need a lot more combat power before I can do that. Conditions unmet. I gotta get our hands on one of those treasure chest keys. In order to do that, we gotta fight some of the elite enemies. But for now, we'll continue doing that. And I mean, do we fight the elite enemy? We're qualified to do it, man. Our troops right now will positively destroy these schmucks. So I'm kind of tempted to. Let's go and claim some of this stuff. And I mean, yeah, there's a lot of building we got to do, research, soldier training, and leveling up our castles. So this is just kind of stuff that's gonna be working in the kind of in the background for now, as we continue trying to progress through the chapters. And then a new leash skill, that weapon destruction one that we were talking about over here from Numa. But I really like the one that we got going right now, so I think I'm going to be sticking with that, actually. And let's go and heal up some of these troops, ask for a little bit of help, make that go a little bit faster. And that should actually be, yeah, done. Beautiful. And really quickly, just went ahead and used a few of these boosts so we can claim all these rewards and get that final chest of the daily mission, which has with it some advanced prayer books. Something I definitely want because that's how I got my hands on my first legendary hero, and that is how I will hopefully get my hands on more. So we got some normal books over here that we could utilize. Why don't we go and do that? And I mean, rare troops, I'll take that because whenever you get rare troops, or I guess it's not rare. We're gonna be wanting like uncommon, or not uncommon, whatchamacallit. But sometimes when you get heroes, they do actually come with troops as well that you get kind of like just included in like a little bundle. So why don't we go and use some of these? And there you go, like Krishna over here. We got like 3,000 level 1 foot soldiers over here. We got some level 3 archers. Here we're getting some level 1 cavalry. I mean, these are all things that I will gladly take. And let's go and use a few more of these. And can I get another legendary, man? No? Ow, wow, we got like barely anything out of that. Let's go and use this one book over here. We got Elian. And keep on popping these open until we run out, because yeah, man, it's just like, even though a lot of these are duplicates, I mean, whenever we do get a duplicate, yeah, we get them in the form of their mana stones, which we could use to then level up their skills and stuff. But then also, I mean, dude, we're getting like troops along the way. How can you not love that? Because our power level is only gonna continue to grow by gaining some more of these guys. And beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. How many more do we got over here? Okay, so that's actually the last one right there that we do have going. Let's back out of there, and you can see our power level's up to 360,000, man. We are moving up in the ranks. Unfortunately, that does not count as training soldiers, getting them from there, but you know, it is what it is. Let's go and claim that. Check our mail. That's just telling us a little bit about whatchamacallit. Oh, there's some over here that I forgot to mark as red. And why don't we go and claim that weekly reward there, which gave us a lot of levels, actually. Let's freaking go. We got 2 rewards out of that by the looks of things. Thank you very much. We continue making our way up. And I mean, the further we get, I mean, the better things get, including things like legendary mana stones, which is going to be pretty darn doing nice, if you ask me. Oh, and anything new that we could build that I might want to invest in? Well, can I build this right now, or are my builders busy? Okay, yeah, let's definitely get another gold mine, dude. Y'all can see my gold reserves definitely lower than the rest of my stuff. And why don't we take this opportunity? I mean, what's another thing that we could get to building anyway? Like, we gotta, yeah, why don't we go and just keep on leveling up our, oh, I can't level that up. All right, let's level you up then. I'll just use a few gemstones here, or a few gems, not gemstones. I'm just thinking of gemstones to go and get this going. And then, oh, I guess it's queued up. So yeah, we actually can't do that right now. All right, well, I'll wait to do that when our queue does free up, I suppose. And yeah, unfortunately, nothing too crazy going on right now in terms of our, whatchamacallit, in terms of like, no, it doesn't really appear like any alliance members are doing anything too crazy right now. Nothing I can really like help someone out with at the moment. We do have some other cool structures here, like for example, the Hall of Dawn, which does provide a buff to rally troops of extra defense and HP, which is freaking dope if you ask me. And there's gonna be all sorts of buildings like that scattered throughout. We got like the haste tower, which increases troop marching speed within its zone. Over here, we got another haste tower. And yeah, there's just a bunch of different things that your alliance can build. We got the altar of knowledge here as well. And the way that that works is that if you actually follow me over here to the Alliance area, you can actually see some of the resources that we have. This is the Alliance resources. And you can see, like, for example, some of the things that our Alliance has spent some of their resources on. So, like, here, for example, a couple of days ago, Sephiroth created that Alliance gold mine, which we have been kind of going with. And there's, like, a ton of different things, like haste tower upgrades, that you can do via this. This is something that's going to be usually reserved, though, for the more higher ranking members of the Alliance. So, for example, people like McGriddle, the leader, some of the officers like Boar the Blade, Sephiroth, Quill, JC Killpack, etc., etc. Those are going to be, I mean, primarily them doing decisions like that. And yeah, the ways that the Alliance expands the territory, for example, are gonna be, I mean, you're gonna have things like gates over here, which do serve as kind of like valuable checkpoints when it comes to protecting your Alliance against like enemies. So for example, if we were in like a clan war of some sort or an Alliance war, you know, like you can see like there's a giant mountain here. So like if their troops wanted to actually come and attack us, it's gonna be like they either gotta take a really long way around or like control another gate somewhere else. So essentially these serve as like very valuable choke points in terms of protecting your Alliance. Then you have things over here like the Watchtower, which for example right now has no ruling Alliance, but if we wanted to, we could go and occupy, and you can see Watchtowers, for example, once they are captured, do kind of expand the territory. That's kind of like the purple borders over here that we are seeing. for everything. But all right, I mean, while we're at it, man, these elite enemies are freaking eyeing me. Let's go and let's get to battle with these guys with some of our strongest troops and see how this does go down, because I really do want to see that. Why don't we start out by getting some of our melee troops over here, place those down on the front lines. Why don't we go and get the cavalry on the back line, and then let's get the archers all the way in the back of that, and this should leave us in a pretty good state. Let's get into battle with some of the toughest enemies to date. And let's see how this goes. And okay, let's continue sending some of the troops that way. Destina is definitely taking a little bit of damage there on the front line, so we might want to take this opportunity to do a little bit of heals right there and help you out. And I mean, all these troops are just completely wailing on everyone. And let's make sure that everyone is staying busy and attacking some troops, because Destina Destina is getting pretty low. We got to send the cavalry in to fight over there. No, Destina! Oh, that's not good. Destina's fallen. Destina has fallen. I mean, luckily we got some of our strongest troops left alive, but dang, man, it's actually the first time this has kind of like gone this bad. I gotta make sure to keep these dudes freaking engaged, by the way, but all right. We should be good from here. This 2v1 is withering away at their health faster than it's withering at us, so that's good. But that was definitely starting to get a little bit out of hand, but all good, no worries. We've got it completely under control, even though we almost had another battalion go down, but we're good. Victory is ours. And with that, we should be able to claim some of these prizes and 5 of those advanced prayer books as well. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And some VIP points too, which is gonna be coming in pretty handy. But yeah, then to go even further, I mean, we're gonna need a lot of combat power to get that. Although, we could also fight these elite enemies here, but I'm pretty satisfied with our elite enemy fighting for now. I'll try to maybe like level up our troops a little bit more before we go forward with that. And other than that, I think right now I'm just gonna be busy trying to find or continuously just keep on fighting. Oh dang, there are no level 11 monsters nearby. All right, well that's a bummer. Hopefully if I come back a little bit later that could change, because I gotta fight some level 11 monsters to continue making our way up, because I would like to be able to battle, you know, some of whatchamacallit. Some of like the just kind of troops or enemies that are like lingering around here for some PvE action, but it appears like we are a little bit out of luck, and there are no level 11 enemies near us, which is a little bit annoying, but you know what? I'll find a way around that. Don't worry, I'm resilient, okay? I'll be even more resilient than ever before. But yeah, right now we're gonna have our troops are gonna be busy over here gathering from the Alliance gold mine, and maybe I take this opportunity too. Why don't we go and march some troops over to, I mean, are there any other like gold mines around us? There is, yeah. Why don't we go and get to mine it a little bit, so we can continue getting some gold, because again, gold is like the one resource that I am like kind of pretty tapped out on. Let's go and send Destina out as well. Let's get you over there and just make sure that all of our troops are staying nice and busy. Are there any other gold mines? Is this a gold mine? That's just a normal mine. We got a gold mine down there. Yeah, let's go and do that and just make sure everyone's staying nice and busy, so all of our troops are out and about and busy in the world. Of course, if anyone does come and try to fight our alliance, I can pretty quickly send everyone back to be able to go and help. Now, I don't know how helpful my troops are going to be comparatively, because there are some pretty powerful, I mean, you know, you can see, like, we got level 20 castles, and all that shindig. Me and Shino down here, we're just level 12 chilling. We got Mitzer over there at 14, but I'm continuing to try to level that up, continue leveling up our troops, getting our power level up, training more troops, etc., etc. And hopefully when we return, I'll be able to document some alliance action that we are getting into in terms of actual like some alliance battles or some more alliance-centric events when there are more of our alliance members online. So I'll see what I can do to hopefully organize a little bit of that. But with that said, with that done, that is the last gonna go ahead and start bringing an end to this episode of Grand Cross Age of Titans. Be sure to go ahead and link in the very tippity top of the description to download Grand Cross Age of Titans for yourselves. And again, a reminder, huge thank you to Grand Cross Age of Titans for sponsoring the video and supporting the channel. But let's go ahead and start bringing an end to this episode. For me, for now, thank you guys a whole ton for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.